Yo guys, what is going on? There's me and Kaylee. We are in the truck. We are actually on our way back to my friend's house. Basically, to catch y'all guys up, because it has been a little bit since we've posted anything car related, we got a new car. Yeah, there's not really we'll just ease into that. So the last time y'all saw the Cadillac was on the Cars and Coffee video. So it has been a little bit since we've had the Cadillac on the channel. And about 3 weeks ago, I actually sold it to the gentleman who sold it to me. He has a little dealership in Texas, and he bought it back. And about, I'd say 2 weeks ago, the car actually got picked up. So we had the car sitting at the apartment for about a week or so after it had been sold. They were arranging pickup. We had to wait for everything to clear through in the bank. And yeah, so the car's been gone for about 2 weeks now, and we've been on the hunt trying to figure out what our new car was going to be. We were looking at a couple different things. We wanted to get like a Jeep or, you know, some older muscle car or something sporty that we could still have some fun with. We wanted it to be a manual, wanted to have something that we could have fun with. And yeah, so we ended up Sunday, so about a week ago, we found a car and went to go about an hour's drive away to go look at it and fell in love with it, and we picked it up. And the reason we haven't made a video is just because we've been at work, the weather's been kind of crappy, and we just wanted to get a couple little things straightened up with it first before we made the big video to kind of reveal. But yeah, we have a new car, and we dropped it off over at my buddy's Skylar. He is doing basically a full wash, wax, detail, scratch removal, get a couple things done to it. So we will show y'all guys what the car actually is when we get there. But just before we tell everybody, what's your review on it so far? Like, what do you think about it?
10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. I love driving it. I love the looks I get in it. It's so much fun, and it's like a whole different experience manual wise than my Jetta was. So that's also a plus.
Yeah, it's definitely clean. Like, it's super cool. I hope you guys like it as much as we do so far. Like I said, we've only had it for about a week, but yeah, we're gonna just pick you guys back up once we get there and get some cool shots of him doing his thing, working it over, and yeah, we'll show y'all guys then. So. All right, guys, so we got the car pulled out, and it looks 15 times better than it did for sure. And this is my man Skylar. He's the guy in charge of all this. So go ahead and run us through what you got.
So yeah, today Hasten brought the car in. Started off with a simple little exterior detail, washing it down, just getting it degreased, and I went on ahead and desanitized and decontaminated the paint with an iron remover. Then went over with the clay bar and tried to get a little bit of the impurities out of the paint, just so it had a little final gloss glass type shine to it.
Hey, you can see that on camera. It looks real good.
Real good. Nice little glass finish to it. Did the same thing with the wheels. Got a little bit of the iron off of the wheels, and then finish it off with a little ceramic wipe down. Keep it lasting longer, looking good for those long road trips, and for the bugs to repel off of it and all that. So, but yeah, just look me up on Facebook, Dapper Culture Detailing, or Instagram, Dapper Culture Detailing LLC.
We'll put the link for all that stuff. We'll get you all that down in the bottom so you can check that out.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Always.
Yeah, man, it's definitely looking good. Thank you. You guys, make sure you come check him out. Follow him on Facebook. Hit him up for any of your needs down here in the Gulf Coast. He's good. He did the Cadillac. I don't think I got a video of that. But when I had the V, he got the V looking straight. Got this looking good. So we'll definitely be coming back doing some more business with him. So thanks again, bud.
Ain't no problem, man. You already know.
All right. All right, and we are back in the car. Kaylee is following behind me right now in the truck. But yeah, here is our new car. It is a 1998 Mustang GT. This car, I mean, it definitely has its little imperfections here and there. But this car has 31,000, let's see if we can get a close-up on it, 31,000 original miles. And I mean, it's got, you know, a little bit done to it here and there. The aftermarket gauge pillars, it's got an aftermarket radio. We have a little subwoofer back in the back. And as you can see, of course, it is a 5-speed manual. We had to go with a manual. And the convertible, I've never had a convertible. I've always kind of wanted one. I thought it would be cool. And I mean, it's all around. It's a super clean car for it being 23 years old. I mean, it's in great condition. You know, it has its little things here and there. The front shocks are bad. They're squeaking really bad. The trunk shocks that open up the trunk, that was bad. So we have some new ones of those. Those will be here Monday. But like, it was just a bunch of little things, like the driver's side window. Whenever they replaced the top, because the top was just recently replaced, they accidentally shattered the door because the bracket got left loose, so the window didn't have tint on it. You know, just little things here and there that we were having to fix up. So I mean, it's going to be a perfect starting ground for it, because like I said, there's not really anything wrong with it other than just some things here and there. But it's super clean. We're really excited for it. And yeah, that's going to be the new car. If y'all want to see something in particular, you know, let us know what y'all want to see happen. If you want to see us do anything cool, I mean, we're kind of open for anything. We just want it to be a fun cruising, you know, just a fun cruiser. Just have fun with it and do things that we don't normally do with like the Cadillac or the Mustang I had before. You know, just because those are more race inspired. You know, this is going to be one that we just kind of kick back, relax, and enjoy. So yeah, let us know what you think. If you like the car, what you want to see happen with it, you know, and we'll take all those ideas and go from there. But yeah, we'll get some more cool rollers and stuff and go from there. All right, guys, so we were back home after picking the car up, and unfortunately it just gets dark here really quick late at night. It's only right now 6 o'clock, but yeah, so we're gonna do a quick little walk around with the car. The only areas really on the outside that has an issue is right here in this trunk. You can see some of those, like the water spots, are just so caked in there. That's already getting down into the clear coat. So that just needs to have a paint correction. But inside the trunk, the guy had a custom sub that actually had fitting in this piece right here. But the way that it was not really practical because this takes up the majority of the trunk already where the spare tire was. So I pulled out that subwoofer and I put in one that I have in a box that's down here, and we're just going to get a piece of plexiglass and cover that in, and then put some cool lights here where the ports are. But we have an amp here. This is all still loose because I'm trying to get an idea of what we want to do with it. But you know, everything in here was done super nice. And yeah, we have this little line, if y'all want to take a guess on what that is for, because that is also going to be something pretty cool that we can do later on in the future. The trunk shocks, those are bad. They're old. It's a 23-year-old car, So we got some new ones of those on order. They'll be in here sometime early this week. But yeah, like this interior, I mean, it's super clean. And we come around here, it's a little dirty just because of us getting in and out of it, but the seats, I mean, there's no rips or tears, just the usual, you know, aged stuff. But I mean, even then, it's super nice. And then hopping on into the driver's seat, like I said, it has 31,840 miles. We have some gauges down here. Over here into the radio area, we have another little switch, which is part of the line that was in the trunk, which we'll get to here in a second. The steering wheel is just super nice. Everything, like I said, it's in beautiful condition. The dash, sorry again, it's dark and we can't really see all that well, but the dash is in great condition. We have the pair of a Kaylee, of course, 5-speed manual. Down in here we have some toggle switches, one of them being the interior lights that's here in the trunk and a couple other areas. This light here is going to be for the third brake light, or technically the fourth brake light. Whenever we have the convertible top down, we have this little bar right here. And then this last one, I'm not sure where or what it's for. There's a couple other, there's some other lights that are hanging down up under by the pedals and stuff. We're not sure. We're still trying to figure everything out ourselves of where everything is. But we have our fog light switch for the fog lights down the front bumper, and then our control for the convertible top. And then again, the back seat, we do have this little cover here whenever we have the top down to cover up the mechanical area. But dude, this interior, that's one of the things Kaylee and we fell in love with, is just the fact that, I mean, even the stickers on the airbags, for the mirror and everything, it's just they're super clean. It's been garage kept its entire life, and I mean, it definitely shows. It's not perfect given the age of the car. I mean, it's not gonna have, it's not gonna be immaculate. It does have a little things here and there that are wrong with it, but overall it is super clean. And we're gonna pop open the hood. Now, hood shocks are definitely going to be a thing that's going to come here in the future. But yeah, they had some kind of little goofy checkerboard theme going with some stickers, which we'll all get rid of. But the previous owner, he was real big into wire loom. You can see everything has been wire loomed. But we have a Stita intake, Stita cold air intake, and you can kind of see right here what those switches and what the thing in the trunk is for, as well as right here. It's missing the wiring and of course a bottle, so it's not functioning right now. We do need to get a couple things to get it operating, but overall it shouldn't be too hard to get it going. It is lowered on some Stita lowering springs. You can see there's not a huge wheel gap, and we do have some really nice SVE wheels, fairly new tires. The brakes and everything, they're still good because the car only has 31,000 miles on it. But the front shocks, those are leaking, and they're just they're squeaky and noisy, so we're gonna get those replaced probably Monday or Tuesday of this week. The top is brand new. I mean, it's super clean, guys. I don't know really what else to say other than the fact that it's not perfect. It definitely has some issues, but it's going to be a fun car for cruising the coast. It's going to be a fun car just to modify and have just on the channel. So with that being said, that's going to be the wrap for the new car. Let me know what y'all guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.